The word for this video is tapping. As a verb, tapping means to furnish with taps. For example, if we tap the maple trees, we can get maple syrup. As a verb, tapping means to draw off liquid from a vessel. For example, he tapped a new barrel of beer. As a verb, tapping means to deplete, especially of a liquid via a tap, to tap out. As a verb, tapping means to exploit. For example, businesses are trying to tap the youth market. As a verb, tapping means to place a listening or recording device on a telephone or wired connection. For example, they can't tap the phone without a warrant. As a verb, tapping means to intercept a communication without authority. For example, he was known to tap cable television. As a verb, tapping means to cut an internal screw thread. For example, tap an M3 thread all the way through the hole. As a verb, tapping means to turn or flip a card or playing piece to remind players that it has already been used that turn. By analogy to tapping, in the sense of drawing on to the point of temporary exhaustion. The resources or abilities represented by the card. As a verb, tapping means to catch, borrow or beg. For example, I tried to tap a cigarette off him, but he wouldn't give me one. As a verb, tapping means to drain off fluid by paracentesis. As a verb, tapping means to advance someone for a post or job, or for membership of a club. For example, Trump interviewed Mueller for FBI job day before he was tapped for special counsel. As a verb, tapping means to strike lightly. For example, she tapped him on the shoulder to get his attention. As a verb, tapping means to touch one's finger, foot, or other body parts on a surface. Usually, repeatedly. For example, he was so nervous he began to tap his fingers on the table. As a verb, tapping means to make a sharp noise. For example, the tree, swaying in the breeze, began to tap on the window pane. As a verb, tapping means to operate an electronic device, e.g. a mobile phone, by tapping a specific place on its capacitive or other touch screen. As a verb, tapping means to designate for some duty or for membership, as in a tap on the shoulder. As a verb, tapping means to have sexual intercourse with. For example, I would tap that hot girl over there. As a verb, tapping means to submit to an opponent by tapping one's hand repeatedly. As a verb, tapping means to force an opponent to submit. As a verb, tapping means to put a new sole or heel on. For example, to tap shoes. As a noun, tapping means an act of making a light hit or strike against something. As a noun, tapping means a guitar technique in which the strings are tapped against the fingerboard. As a noun, tapping means the process by which a resource is tapped or exploited. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe for more word videos.